Right. So, you guys are eating, you guys are back on the ship, you've sealed the ship. What do you do now?
Well, I typed what I basically was doing. Basically, once I finished eating, head to my room, dump my crap, plug my laser rifle in to charge, and head to the bridge.
See chat for me as well.
Okay.
Because I'm currently eating.
Okay, so you and Pavane are tea and biscuits. Irvin?
Going back to her room and, taking off her gear, checking her compad, and just lolling on a bed.
You may or may not have a picture message of that picture that I showed you at the start. Saying being sent out on a run.
Sends him the photo of her selfie in the planet with all the pink flowers.
Alright. Okay then. That sends. Kimiko?
I go to Pavane's room.
Okay. So, we zoom in on Pavane's room.
Okay.
Knocks.
The door is open. Come in.
Looks very excited.
Would you care to close the door behind you?
Closes door behind.
Excellent. I mean, it seems only appropriate that we won't be disturbed, given the fact that, common decency, generally speaking. Well, first mission, that went all well, didn't it?
Yeah.
Except for not knowing anything about what we delivered, who we delivered it to. But that's fine. Anyway, give me a moment. I'll just walk out the room and pull out my porter box wardrobe thing.
I look at it.
Well, I believe it's been described in previous sessions, but it's essentially... It's an unfolding box that folds out into other boxes.
Yeah.
And then a giant coat rack, essentially. And it's got a lot of the good stuff on it. A lot of it is fairly... Well, a fair amount of it is fairly traditional upper-class GLT's conservative dressing. So I imagine that would be, as previously mentioned, robes, kimonos, that sort of thing. But there's a lot of just casual wear as well. Most of it's good quality. There is the one restraint jacket, though. And a spare medical coat.
Mm-hmm.
Pavane, what can I try?
What would you like?
I don't know.
Do you like anything particular in terms of colours?
I just look down at the black. I've only ever worn black.
Well, what would you like to... I guess it's kind of like, what would you want to look like? What would you want to achieve by it? Would you just want to try on anything?
Yeah, just anything. I just starts rubbing arm. I don't know.
Okay, well, I don't really have a screen or anything, so I can just turn around, I guess. But how about this one? And I grab a, you know those fairly, I guess they're fairly tight, usually long Chinese dresses?
Yeah.
Sort of like twin piece style. And it's just a very deep jade green. What about this one?
Yeah, sure. Do I put it on over my and I just kind of like point at my
well, that depends, I suppose, Captain. I mean, as a supreme authority on the ship, I guess that's entirely up to you. But if you go by tradition, I'd say it probably goes on and not much else. But you do you. I'm not one to tell you how to dress.
Okay. And I just start unzipping my
I don't know what it is.
just
Some sort of
unzip my
combat.
armor.
Okay, cool.
Are you doing it slowly?
No, just off.
I go into doctor mode.
Are you
I've seen
going?
corpses.
Are you actually taking all clothing off or not?
Just basically got
Have you got your
under.
undies? You keeping
Yeah.
your
I feel
undies
like you're asking the important questions here.
on? Okay.
Oh,
Pavan-
you naked.
well, no,
I
it's
don't-
important for Pavane's sake because when she goes to her undies, Pavane, you can actually see under her skin, she's got some sort of subdermal implant.
What do they look like?
Just black
So
strips
dermal
going,
implants.
just black strips going over her bodies with circular sections every now and then at seemingly random intervals. But it is
Sort of
parallel.
knowledge for that?
not parallel. It's
Medical, maybe?
reflected on both sides, but yeah, medical science either.
I'd
Or
rather
would it
pick
be
medical
tech?
then. If that's okay.
I suppose it would be medical or tech. Post-tech.
Let's go practice medicine.
I understand, but seeing as I'm a medically minded person and I haven't really studied technology, would it be reasonable that I roll for the medical things and it'd be more like not what they do, but sort of what kind they are, maybe?
Oh no, I wouldn't really say so. I mean, rolling medical will obviously tell you that they're subdermal implants and they do, they could do this, this, or this. But if you want specific, very, very specific things, you'd have to roll.
Just what do I get at a glance from an 8 medical?
Subdermal implants, they've probably been there for a long time because you can't see any fresh scarring or anything.
Yeah. But they're well done and everything? No one
Yeah,
screwed up?
they're
with the process?
extremely well done. Extremely well done. Like you even feel that in yourself you would not be able to implant something so good.
Well, I'm not trained in it, so no. I'll just let out a impressed.
I look at her a bit confused with the whistle.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't fail to notice when I sort of just point.
Oh,
You
May I-
don't see. Can I just say, Kimiko, you don't see anything wrong. You just see your normal self. You don't know what Pavane's indicating at.
yeah. I'm just looking down and like, oh, and it really confused.
So, not to be rude, Captain, but had some work done?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, the implants.
What implants?
I see.
And I start like moving around in a circle, like trying to look for something that shouldn't be
No,
there.
it's fine, Captain. It's fine. Okay, this is going to sound really weird, but would you mind if I take a visual sample?
A visual sample.
I just sort of wave my compad lightly.
You want to take pictures of me in my underwear?
Technically speaking, yes, but that's not for the purpose of titillation.
Tits.
Simply
Yeah.
simply because, well, I haven't seen anything like this before. Not in person, anyway. It's very well made.
Something very
And-
for science.
Look, I'll basically be performing a health check at some point, right?
Yeah.
We can talk about it then, but it would probably be very good for me to know where you got these
I
and
don't
what
know
they
you're on
do.
about. I'm still very puzzled.
Well, okay. Question for the Space Master.
Yarp.
The compad has a camera, right?
Yarp. Rudimentary one.
Yeah, but could you sort of do the thing that you do with an iPad or whatever and have the reverse camera so you can see what
Yeah.
you'd be taking a picture of?
Yeah, that's fairly bog standard for our current technology. So I'd say yes, you can totally do that for sci-fi tech.
Well, I want to essentially put it into video mirror mode and just turn it around to see if she can see it.
Yeah, you can do front camera and show the compad screen to Kimiko if you really want.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it's success.
I still don't. I
It
still
does
don't
not change
see-
anything.
Nope. I still don't know. I don't know what you're on about.
Okay. Well, okay, Captain, this is probably going to be of no consequence, but I noticed a slight irregularity, and I would like to check up on it before we have our physical, okay?
When you say bollocks words.
Look, and I put my hand on her shoulder. It's probably absolutely nothing to worry about. But I would like, if it's okay with you, and in a completely professional, platonic, whatever you wish to call it, context, take a picture of your abdomen.
Okay, that's fine.
Excellent. I'll make it very... Never mind. Click. Anyway, yeah, so you
How do I put
probably
it on?
need to... I think it would be best if you just hold your arms up and sort of put it on from above. Yeah, like that. I'll just help put it on.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to do a quick freehand of like...
Yeah.
Kind of like... Okay, so those are boobies.
Hey, are we really doing this?
Yeah.
I like the way you asked that with him as the SM. Are we really doing that?
I think it's noteworthy, incidentally, Kimiko,
Mhm.
that the dress will most probably be several inches too long for you, given the height difference.
These are nipples.
They're a bit squished.
I know, I'm drawing with a mouse and I'm not doing very well.
Okay.
She's wearing undergarments. Why are there nipples?
Because
There are nipples.
Because you would see part of this, but not all of it. So I'm drawing it as
Filling
it
in
is
the
in my
parts you
head.
don't see.
Yeah. So this is basically like those are
I'm
arms.
liking how this is basically a fucking negative at this point.
It looks like it looks like two really badly drawn people in spacesuits going to kiss and hug. Have you
No,
noticed
like
that?
Pretty
kissing
much.
bunnies.
Yeah.
I see that.
Kissing bunnies.
Why is one of their arms like in their chest though? That's what I want to know.
Well, no. This is
That's not their arm.
this is basically the abdomen picture you'd get, Kimiko.
Yeah.
Penis bunnies.
Not Kimiko. Sorry.
I
Pavano.
love
No,
that,
I-
Andy.
I-
Andy, I
okay.
appreciate that.
What?
Look at the bottom left corner.
Bottom left.
Yeah, he's reading this.
Thanks for that. I'm very bad at drawing. Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
But yeah, that's kind of the picture you get, and it would be up the arms as well. But I'm not going to bother
Cool.
drawing that because
No, it's fine. I guess I didn't pack any shoes that would fit, but then again, I don't think we are the same size, do we? Maybe this one. I'll just go through some more outfits. Now trying to focus on two-piece things, and I can simply, because it's too long for the normal fitting, maybe just hem up the skirt or whatever to make it fit more.
Okay, can I just
Appropriately.
ask, for narrative purposes, how long is this going to take?
As long as the captain wants it.
As long as it
Oh
needs
my.
Well, let's move on to someone else for now,
Right.
Yeah.
because you guys are
I'm going
doing
to take
woman.
this ship off the fucking planet.
Right. Okay. So you're just going to take off. Are you
Captain.
going to
We're going to
stay
hit
in
orbit, and then I'm going to wait for the captain
Okay.
and just sit in orbit waiting because I don't
Okay.
know what
So
to do next.
you're in orbit. you two have done the dress stuff. What are Oren and Jubei doing? Are you just doing yoga and meditating respectively, or?
Pretty much. Well, that's yeah.
Yeah, Oren's doing
State of
yoga.
mind at
Okay.
that point. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
it's also stormy here as well, by the way, if I poof.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know. Soon, Ignatius will say that it's stormy, and then Alpha will say it, and then everyone will be. The only person
Slowly,
left will be the Swedish
entirety
person.
of the United Kingdom will be covered in storms. There will
Yeah.
only be black skies.
So this is how Fallen London started as a setting.
Attention all passengers on the 2135 service to...
Right. So, you're all in orbit. Kimiko and Pavani, you finished your having tea or whatever. Jubei, you're probably next in line to have tea. You're probably doing it now. So,
I
other
am drinking
people,
tea.
other people that aren't having tea, what are you going to do?
Well, I think the pilot wants some directions first.
Pretty much, pilot's gonna. If it takes longer than an hour in orbit, start looking for the captain.
You'll probably find her.
Well, it depends
Dressing.
what Kimiko wants to do after doing the whole dress thing. Like, is she going to keep it on? Is she going to just wander around with a dress for a while, or what?
If we find something you like, Captain, you may keep it for the duration of the travel.
2 years later.
Thank you, Pavani.
Okay, so
Sorry?
Oren, Kimiko, pilot.
I get obviously changed back into my armor,
Right, okay.
and then I head to the bridge.
Okay. Oren, are you staying in your room or going to the bridge as well?
No, Oren's going to find some food since they haven't eaten in a while, so she's going to go get some nums and then
Okay.
walk to the bridge. So she's numbing on whatever.
Yeah. It's probably just
Okay.
like a quick make synth pack of like, I don't know, just some
Chicken.
sort of food. Yeah, okay. So it's like a chicken pasta bakey sort of thing.
Is it noodles?
No.
Oh.
You can have a chicken noodle thing if you want.
Oren has a chicken noodle.
Okay. You have a chicken noodle thing.
Reminds her of home. Num num num.
Also, she could kill you with those chopsticks.
Num, num.
Yeah, you are technically from an Asian kind of background, so you could
Exactly. So I want noodles.
use chopsticks very well. Okay.
Does that smell presumptuous?
I thought you were going to make a John Wick reference about when he killed 5 people with a fucking pencil.
Okay, I could have done,
Shit,
but
movie.
I'm not going
You
to.
guys want to see a magic trick?
Right, so
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 of you are on the bridge. What are you guys doing? What
Well,
you
if,
doing?
I'm just be sitting in the pilot chair, so the captain look comes in. So we've done this job. Where do you want us to go now?
I shall find another job, and then we shall go to that.
Wait.
Okay. So you look on your compad. There's 3 choices you've got. You can either just post. Well, there's 4 options. You can look at the GNN listed jobs. You can try and hunt for illegal jobs. You can post on the GNN to say you were looking for a job. Or you can try and post on an illegal site saying need a job. Which would you like to do?
I want to check the GNN first
Okay.
for
Yeah.
their jobs. And
Yeah, sorry.
I was going to say, I want to look for a simple get this person and bring them in kind of thing.
So
Bounty
you're looking for
Yeah.
more mercenary thing than anything else.
Hmm.
Well, there is a very high paying one, and by high paying I mean like 1 million credits. But the target is what's his name? I've got his name somewhere. His name is the Soldier of the Scream.
Oh.
And I'm guessing you do some research before accepting the job. So
Oh yeah, definitely.
basically, the research you find basically says, yeah, don't go after this guy. I tried for a year. He's a ghost. He doesn't exist. He can't exist. I'm the best. That kind of thing. That's what you just see over and over and over. So
He
there's
could
that.
be posting this about himself.
There was one for the burning dogs, but you can see that there's like a great big sort of like JPEG over it saying cancelled.
Okay.
That's about all the sort of like grab a guy and bring him in ones, really. The next best thing is like
Hello?
that springs out of you is a protection mission.
Oh, I might have poofed. Okay.
You're still with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the next best thing really is a protection mission. And the hirer is called Sel Bolton, and he actually turns out to be a famous artist. When you do a bit of digging, and the reward that's put up is 25,000 credits.
I press the comms and call everyone for a meeting in the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah, might want to check.
Ren's already there.
Oh, also I should say that the XP that you got for that mission, because technically it is complete now. The XP you got for that mission is 750.
Thank you. Damn it.
Just about to say, holy shit.
But Ignatius, you get an extra. Oh, let's say you get an extra. You get another 750. Let's say, yeah.
Could you
Wait, so
take...
how much did I get? Sorry.
750. Everyone gets 750, but Castor gets another 750.
So let's.
Space Master.
oh, right.
Hold on.
Let's say you're at. I'm trying to work out XP to next level. Ah, right. Okay.
Well,
Got
the
it.
next level is 2,000.
Yeah, I know.
It depends on class, but yeah.
Yeah, I've just checked my sheet.
I thought it was all the same. Is it class derived?
No,
Each
expert
class
level
levels. Expert's level the
okay.
quickest. I just dinged.
I'm
Wow, really?
so close. And
Yep.
It's like
Oh, you
Space Master.
you
not
literally
sure
need
if I
5,
think-
don't you, Jubo?
50.
50? Oh, fair enough.
Or 50 off 2k. Yeah.
I don't know if I've dinged or not.
How much do you have?
I don't know. It's written on my other sheet.
You.
You're probably
Oh.
100 points away at most.
Well, for Warriors and Psychics, it's 2005. I'm going to round it to 2000 because I'm.
My sheet said
No.
2k.
Mine says
Yeah.
2,000 as well.
2,000 on the sheet.
I'll go by the sheet then. Because I'm looking in the book and it says 2005. I hate the 5 anyway, so I'm putting it to 2000.
That's
And
really weird.
Expert's
I think it might be a
1,500.
misprint.
Right, anyway, yeah. So have that. And. Does anyone think they've got any goals that they've passed?
Yes.
Go on, name it.
Yes! Go on.
Here we go.
Well,
Strap yourselves in, lads.
Yes, as well.
pull off
yeah.
our first free merchant assignment.
I don't remember that being your goal.
It's on my sheet.
Don't gain any health.
Okay, well, go for it. You have 250 for that.
How many planets have you travelled to?
1, 2. This will be your third.
Oh, sweet, because I've got to travel to at least 3 planets.
Okay. Have 200 for that.
Nice. Ding. Ding.
Um,
I've got
anyone
one
else?
as well.
I don't think so.
No? No one else for goals?
Yeah, me, but I'm pretty sure you already covered mine.
What was it?
Mine for short-term goal was become a pilot.
Oh, yeah, of course. Have 150 for it.
Sick.
Okay. So those of you that have just done their short term, think of a new one for next session. Don't worry about it this session. And yeah, so are you selecting that job, Kimiko?
I am calling everyone for a meeting before
Oh,
I do.
okay. Sorry.
Also,
Ren's
could
already
you-
in there eating.
Could you send me the name of the artist via Skype, please?
No.
No?
Just write in the chat.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
That you
Yeah,
don't know
might
if
wanna
it's
check
his
that
real
out.
name, but that's the name he's using, and
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
the name he's
jeez.
used for most of his artist things as well. So
That's fine.
and if you want to know location, he's put it as well. Actually, no, he hasn't put it down because that would be stupid.
And that was 25k, wasn't it?
Yeah, it pays 25,000 credits.
Yeah. Right. Okay, I'll wait for everyone to arrive.
How does the ship turning on sound is? Is it like a klaxon?
No, it's probably because of how old the ship is. It'll be like a little crackle and static, and then it'll just be Kimiko's voice going, "Everyone get to the bridge," and then, sort of psst, as it goes off.
Well, having just set down the full kit for the ceremony, wearing the nicest outfit she's wearing that she wears on conservative occasions, having spoken about 3 sentences with Jubei, noticing the sound goes off, there's a string of curses very unladylike.
No, because
Okay.
you've been sitting with him for like, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. So unless it takes 10 minutes to lay out, well, it'll probably take 10 minutes to lay out tea, but 3 sentences, I doubt it. Unless
Would
you
you
literally
like
sat
me
in
to speak
silence for
more?
most of it.
It takes a lot of time to prepare a formal guilty tea ceremony, sir.
Yes, but there's nothing from you guys talking longer, is my point.
No, okay, so less than 3 sentences.
What?
There's nothing for you guys talking longer. You said.
No, I said there's nothing stopping you guys from talking longer because it's only 3 sentences. It takes less than 30 seconds.
So how much time do we have?
About 10 minutes worth of talking, which you can continue to do in the chat if you wish.
Cool.
But you can
Yeah.
still swear and stuff because you've literally put down the tea and then, the bleeper's gone.
Well, I made such an effort.
You don't
And I
have
was
to
being
go,
interrupted.
Kimiko
I'm going.
asked, you don't have to.
She's the captain, and we're going to get screwed.
Oh,
Really?
yes.
Yes.
I went there.
My room in 15 minutes. Anyway. To the bridge.
Oren is very flexible. I mean, what?
Da-la-la-la-la.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman.
You sound more like Copperhead.
Okay, so is everyone in the bridge? Or is it everyone?
I am the... I am the bridge.
Jubei, you going as well, or just...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead then. Everyone is on the bridge.
Standing up really like found a mission. It's a protection mission for someone called Sel Bolton, who is an artist, and it's offering pay 25k. And I wanted to discuss it with my crew.
Ren slips a noodle.
What do you guys think?
Bet she does.
Where? Where? What does it involve? Like protection, but from what? For what? How long? How?
A glance at...
Catch.
Right. I look at the compad. Does it say
Okay,
how long
there's
duration
just
and that?
there isn't really a duration set in the duration section, but in the notes section it says, I'm sure someone is after me, I need protection, Once I've finished my masterpiece, I can die happily, but I need at least 2 days to finish. Please help.
Sounds like a paranoid artist. 2 days saying then he's happy to die after he's completed his masterpiece.
Is he in system? In sectors?
It doesn't say the location, does it?
Yeah, it didn't say a location, but it's got the com frequency. If you want to contact him for more.
Oh, I can certainly concoct a formula if he wishes to die happy.
We'll leave that off the table until at least we got paid.
Kawana sort of shrugs and then realizes she feels incredibly uncomfortable being in her finest kimono on the bridge.
You look very, very pretty.
I had made tea. She slurps tea defensively.
I'm just gonna look Pravani up and down, just kind of raise an eyebrow, shake his head, turn back to the captain and say, well, should we... Well, yeah, what? Well, if we're gonna take the job, I think a little bit more information is probably required, like mainly, where is the bugger? But I'm down.
I raise my hand.
Yep.
With only the little finger extended.
There's
Two
inevitably
things.
some form of catch. I'd at least like to know what the catch is.
Well,
Before
we would
throwing
need to
my life away.
perhaps we could ask. There is no commitment to, accessing the communications frequency truly. Correct?
Correct.
Whichever the way, however, it would be prudent of us to restock on life support and fuel before leaving the system.
How much fuel can
So
the ship take, by the way, out of interest? How many jumps worth? Out of character, because I remember how much fuel she had.
Oh god, I can't remember either. Let's have a look.
We have 9
Unlimited
hexes
then.
worth.
Unlimited. Good luck.
We have
Okay.
9 hexes worth of spike-tide travel.
Oh yeah, we figured that out,
In
didn't we? It
total.
was not. It was 9. Was it 9
9
jumps or
hexes.
9? Was it 9 jumps?
9 hexes total.
9 hexes
9
worth.
hexes
Yeah.
total. So 3 jumps.
So you've got
3 full range jumps.
yeah.
So we've used
So
4 hexes.
yeah. So you've got
Okay.
5 hex worth left.
Cool. I just
Well,
So you're about half
If
basically.
I haven't misread the ship's specifications, we can siphon some fuel off the neighboring star, and we might put ourselves in touch and commit some research on the potential job while we do it. It'll take between 1 to 4 days to refuel, so...
Okay, do we have enough food or not?
You should have.
We've got enough.
Just about.
Just kind of like
Well,
leans
depends.
back
You
over the pilot's console, kind of taps on the dash. Yeah, we've got enough. A few days of skimming some fuel off the stuff.
Especially if you kill that bird.
There was no bird. We
yeah,
ate.
We ate
it's
it.
been eaten.
We ate the bird.
Then yes.
Bird was good.
I did offer people the bird as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
I must have failed to notice. May I offer up an opinion then?
Yes.
Captain, Mr. Tachibana.
Out with it.
Well, as head of the ship and main head of security, it would seem that you two would be the most well-suited to committing research towards the job while we commit our fuel siphoning.
I suppose.
At the very least, we need to restock our fuel anyway. If we have a couple of days to do it, you can do the research, and if not, we can find something else to do, hopefully. Hell, in the meantime, pardon my language, maybe, Oren, maybe you and I could look up the boards to see if there are any options if this would fall through.
Slurps the last part of her food. What now?
Look,
She's been engrossed in her food.
if we send out the communique and refuel, we'll have a couple of days of downtime around the star. Would you like to help me go on the boards and look if there's anything that we could have as a backup plan in case this job turns out to be something we do not wish to do.
Oh, sure. Sounds like fun.
Well, Captain, Mr. Tachibana, your opinion on this matter?
Sounds like a plan.
As you wish.
Well, I wish for you to do what is sensible. You are, after all, the one I would trust with my life.
Bold strategy. Bold.
They who dare win. No?
Listen,
Well, sometimes they die horribly and screaming, but
what?
it is fine. Would you wish to perish, Mr. Nugget? Mr. Nagato, I can perform the necessary rites for you.
Okay. I'm gonna start plotting a course to skim some fuel. Please don't kill me. While
You
I
do your
sleep.
best to keep us alive in this ship. I'll do the best to keep your body alive inside of it.
Yeah.
And failing that, your mind.
Okay. Thumbs up.
For those most well versed in social interactions, the pilot will look very quite pleased with herself disturbing the pilot like that.
Okay, so you guys are. So let me get the plan straight. You guys are going to plot a course to refuel the ship off the star in this system, and then whilst that is happening, some of you are going to basically contact the person. Is that right?
Yeah, and find out more information.
Okay.
Kimiko and Jubei were to contact the frequency and do research on the job.
Yeah.
Oren and Pavane were to look up the boards for potential backup missions.
Ah, okay.
And Castor was going to make sure that we don't fly too close to the sun.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the fuel scoops will take what? Four
It'll do
days.
4 days.
Okay, it will take you a day to get in the correct position around the star, but then those 4 days it's basically automated. So you've just got to activate it and it'll do. The computer should do the rest, as long as nothing goes wrong. Which
It would
won't,
still probably be prudent to have Castor on the bridge for most of that time.
yeah,
He pretty much lives there.
it needs to be monitored, obviously, but
Yeah.
he doesn't really have to do anything. He just has to watch screens.
If any time anyone comes up, he's going to be sitting in the pilot's console
Okay.
with obviously the various readouts on the main screens, but any supplementary screens, there may or may not be like kind of like race TV like channeled like racing channels like
I was gonna
ship
say-
racing, any form of racing that he can get his
Yeah.
hands on in terms of feed is going to be displayed on any of the screens nearby, and he's going to be sitting there watching them every now and then glancing over the
It
pilot's
will
console.
be. I'm gonna say it will be replays of like maybe last week's races, broadcast by GNN, because the Cabal won't have anything like that in their own space.
He was in Spike Space for like the last week, so he doesn't give
Yeah,
a shit.
so he's kind of catching up basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
So,
fine.
Space NASCAR?
No.
Yep.
Well,
It's Wipeout.
I'd say it's like.
Now,
oh
this is
God.
pod racing.
It's kind of like
Now this is pod
grav,
racing.
like grav racing. So they make a course through like canyons that have like corkscrews and like loops and shit like that. Think of F-Zero racetrack, or even
Sure,
Rainbow
yeah.
Road by Mario Kart, or something like that.
It's Wipeout.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what Castor's going to do. Who wants to go first? Do you want to contact the guy first, or do you want to look for jobs? Which one would you like me to do first?
Contact.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you plug in the comm frequency and...
Well, before
Oh,
that, I
okay.
just want to go over with Jubei what we're gonna
Okay,
ask.
go for it.
So, Jubei,
hmm
what information should we ask?
Who is it he believes is so after his body, for starters. Secondly, do we need to be on land for this protection duty?
Okay.
Can we relocate him perhaps to a temporary quarters upon the ship, perhaps? You know,
So
where would he wish to be jettisoned? Should we complete the job without his untimely demise?
okay.
And so on, and so on.
Okay. If I forget to ask anything, just kind of.
Absolutely.
Sweet. Then calls the number.
Okay. How long are you willing to wait? Just asking.
What for a response?
Hmm.
Well, how
Out of character, I suppose, not too long. Because if he really gives that much of a shit about his life, it'll be pretty quick
Quick,
the
yeah.
response.
Yeah.
No, I was just curious. Okay. You wait like 30 seconds, and then like there's a rustle as it's picked up, as if he's like fumbling with a handset. He goes and he. Do either of you speak Santasian?
Me.
Okay.
Nope.
But okay, so to Kimiko, he just like blathers in like weird language on the phone. To Jubei, he's going, "Oh, who is interrupting my work? Oh, I was so close to breaking through. Yes, hello."
I look at Jubei like, what the fuck?
Jubei's just going to put his hand up and just notify that he has it in tow. This is the famous artist, the one who so dearly cares for his own life, so much so that he's put an advert out to the more nefarious elements of society. That be him.
Yes, I'm Sel Bolton. Yes. Are you do you want it? Do you want the job? Please say you want the job.
I figured you might say that, but perhaps a few questions first.
Yes, okay, yes, anything.
Firstly, would you be willing to relocate perhaps to our vessel for the days stipulated within the contract?
No. That's no way. No, I can't do that. No.
And who do you suppose wants you dead so vigorously and so badly?
I can't say for certain, but I know that someone is after me. There's been just way too many convenient accidents around me of late. There's no way, man. No way.
And I suppose there is nowhere safe to store our vessel in the meantime.
Well, I mean, you could come, like, I'd rather stay at my place, so, like, you could just park it here. I mean, how big are we talking?
I can't remember off the top of my head, but
I can't remember either, so, but it's, does anyone remember the hull type?
Free merchant.
Free merchant,
We're definitely free merchant.
that's like a little bit above.
Oh, it's a frigate.
It's the smallest frigate class vessel that's currently available on the market.
Yeah, so fighter would fit. A shuttle would definitely fit. Well, no, a shuttle wouldn't fit. No, a free merchant would fit. Yeah. So if you would like, you could just tell him like it's free merchant class or something.
let's just assume that
You've-
we've elaborated upon that
Okay,
for the
yeah.
sake of
I mean,
position.
okay. It might be a bit of squeeze, man, but yeah, I should be able to do that. I mean, hell, if you got Flying Fortress, I'll fucking take it.
So, are you certain perhaps you can pay us once the 2-day time stipulation has ceased.
Yeah, man. No worries about the money. I've got it. I got it in the bank. You know what I mean? And after he says that, you hear like a bubbling of liquid, and then a happy sigh from him.
So, say I mull it over with my colleagues who don't speak your language, and then
I
we
think
ring you
Castor
back.
speaks it, just out of character quick.
Yeah, but he's busy, kind of.
Oh yeah, he's on his Game Boy or whatever.
Yeah, so he's fucking totally oblivious to the conversation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Right.
He don't give a fuck.
So we say, I'll contact you again in about an hour. How about that?
Yeah, please. Yeah, please.
Okay. Talk to you in an hour's time.
Yeah, sure.
Good
Sure,
day.
man, sure. See ya.
I look at Jubei.
Well, he seems pretty non-negotiable upon the relocating to our vessel.
Okay. Do we have anywhere to park?
He claims it would be a, in quotes, tight predicament, but he's confident that he can
Okay.
both provide the cash and the accommodation for our vessel.
Okay. And I suppose
I
if he...
My only concern is how quickly we can vacate the premises should anything perhaps go awry, shall we say.
Hmm.
And let's be honest, we might struggle to get a repair crew here. Put it that way. Should anything go wrong. Well,
Did he say anything about who's after him, or...
just the delusions of paranoia.
Then should be an easy job. If it's paranoia.
Nothing is ever an easy job.
And if he's lying, we can always rob him.
If you so wish. No, I won't partake in such barbarism.
I'm
Well,
thinking of robbing him of his food.
how about you discuss it with the rest of the crew? I gave him an hour.
Okay. Presses the button to summon everyone.
Well, before they summon, let's
Yep.
hop over to how the quick job research goes. So, like I said to Kimiko,
Would you like us to roll for that?
you've got 4 options. Are you going to look on GNN? Are you going to post on GNN? Are you going to try and look for illegal? Are you going to try and post on illegal?
I don't think we're going to post on GNN, and I'll convey to Owen that given how one of the executives essentially forced it off his planet at gunpoint, I don't think that we should actively seek out the GNN, but we can always take the jobs that they convey.
Fine.
Well, he was pretty mean.
Oh.
You know,
Sorry.
here's a question.
Yes.
I don't mean to intrude, but that guy you've been communicating with,
What about him?
didn't you meet him at Tartarus?
Yes. Apparently
Okay.
he's in a job right now. Whether he's
Yeah,
still
well-
with his stuck-up friend, I can't tell you.
Well, I simply figured if we find something by a GNN, maybe we could run it by him, if you trust him, to check whether or not it would be, well, whether or not it would be a fair deal. You know, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't want you to be hurt, surely.
Oh, we could even ask if he'll be there. Oh, I'll get straight on it. Get their combat out.
Can I
I'll
just
look on
say that
everything
the
else except the illegal.
thanks for trying to talk, Emily. the messages from him have actually been taking longer and longer as you've got further away to get through.
Okay.
So even if you
Science
message him now,
bitches.
it will probably take 3 days to get a response.
I could ask him if he's on any particular job
Yeah. I
that
mean,
needs assistance.
you're also fuel scooping at the moment as well, which takes 4 days, so it might be worth just messaging him anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. What are you going to ask him?
If he knows of any jobs that need a kind of expertise. If he knows about them, or if he's involved in them that are coming up.
So, jobs that can be done.
That are good.
If he's involved.
Yes.
And what was the
But don't
third
start with
point?
the letter B.
So it was if there's any jobs coming up, if he's involved, and there was something else, wasn't there?
No, if they're good money
Okay, good money.
and a kissy face.
With a kissy face. Okay.
With the kissy face.
I'm writing that in my notes with kissy face.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that goes.
I'll let you know when he answers.
Sure, that sounds fine. Now let's look at the other ones. Admittedly, I don't know about you, but it'd be nice if we didn't go into blatant conflict with any local law authorities as a result, given what happened the last time.
Well, you can't be that boring. Just to get in a little bit of trouble isn't that bad.
You got us exiled to the planet. I say that's a little bit more than a little bit of trouble. A
Oh,
little
that
bit
was
of
only
trouble
one
is
planet.
a little bit of trouble is playing up your skills to get a better deal of the ship clone person.
Of which I'm
Not-
still sending pictures to knock off the price.
I don't need to know
have you?
this. The less I know.
I did last time.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't. Yeah, but have you sent any more than just like the last one I knew about?
I don't
Yes.
think it's been
Oh,
more than
okay.
a day, so.
Yeah, because he knocks money off, doesn't he? So she definitely keeps up with
Well,
that.
he nothing has been said.
I'm sorry.
No. As in he hasn't said anything back to anything you've sent him, and the account is still the same as it was before, which is what is it? 600,000.
And like butts head with her compact. Ugh.
Any trouble with the check?
Looks like my efforts are in vain. Life lesson here, Pravani. Never do anything without payment. Ugh.
Oh my.
So should I charge you for that mistake earlier?
Anything.
Not a space prostitute.
Is that
Stress
you?
that enough.
That wasn't in character, right?
No, that wasn't in character.
No.
Excellent. Because I'm like, I don't think I implied that this time.
Yeah, this time.
Oh, you know.
Give it 20 minutes.
Oh, it's fine. You don't have to answer. I was merely making jest.
Okay.
Why won't we
Hang on a
have a
second
look
then.
at the other job?
How did we profit from the kid?
Pardon?
How did we profit from the kid? Vladimir. Dimitri, sorry.
Never shun a possible powerful ally, Pravano. You saw what he could do.
Yes.
He's on our side.
He's not
could be-
against us. That is not the same as an ally.
For now.
Yes. That is why he left the ship alive.
like I said, if he likes us, we might see him again and actually become a very powerful, useful ally. Never burn your bridges.
Well, I tend to cauterize when I have to, but not excessively. Look, let's look at the board thing. All I'm saying is, whenever somebody peeks in my skull, I don't feel comfortable. It's mine. No one else should be there unless I really want them to.
You know what we are. You're gonna have
No.
to.
I don't know what we are.
Then you don't shun others like you. Trust me, in this world, everyone's trying to murder each other and burn everything down. We have to stick to our own kind, and he was one of our kind.
Yes and no. Look, it doesn't really matter. If he shows up again, I expect you'll be able to deal with him in a better way than me. I won't try to damage whatever may come from that, but up until that point, it is purely speculation, correct?
Button. If you'd like to see more, leave a comment below. Please subscribe to the channel to be made aware when there are more videos going up. Thank you.